The flames earlier, and the flames yesterday thankfully were actually kept west of Los Alamos because of the wind. Winds yesterday mainly out of the south and even out of the southeast at times, and so that helps steer the fire west of Los Alamos. Unfortunately, today the toughest day so far for the firefighters. Winds are going to be shifting directions to the southwest, and we're going to be looking at those strong winds to 35-mile-per-hour gusts or even higher, so that could push the flames back toward Los Alamos. And so really they're trying to protect that canyon. That is going to be key. They do have that buffer area, the Cerro Grande buffer area, so that could help things out a bit. But if that fire gets down into the canyon, tons of fuel there, and once it starts going uphill, those flames can really accelerate. So again, yesterday they were proactive, trying to take measures, knowing yesterday that the winds are going to be moving out of the southwest and trying to really hold the line and protect the fire. So today, absolutely critical. We're going to watch those winds pick up throughout the day, and again, watching for those fires to perhaps move into heavy fuel in the canyon and could make for a very dangerous situation. But once we get through the day, things are going to be a lot better for us. And even right now, not too bad out there. 64 degrees, relative humidity at 37%. Earlier it was at 40%, so we are starting to see that relative humidity start to drop a bit. And winds right now out of the southwest at 5. So there you go. We're starting to see that wind change direction already, but thankfully right now, winds fairly light. As we head through the day, 5 to 15-mile-per-hour winds this morning, 20 to 25-mile-per-hour winds as we head into the lunch hour, and then this afternoon, 25 to 35-mile-per-hour winds, and we could see stronger gusts, of course, 40, 45-mile-per-hour winds. And there's a chance we may see a few more isolated thunderstorms, and if that happens, you're going to have the lightning and the gusty winds, so things could get pretty erratic with the wind direction there. So this is what the weather pattern looks like. Yeah, high pressure down to the south. Most of the moisture and the southerly wind has been over us for the past couple of days. As that moves away, this system moves closer to us. Winds again ramp up. Watching for spot storms central and western portions of the state for today, and then going into tomorrow. Some of that moisture moves to the east. We'll still hang on to the chance for a few spot showers in the northern mountains, but we're going to start to see dry air moving in to the western part of the state. So that relative humidity is actually going to start to drop here over the Los Alamos area, but thankfully tomorrow the winds get better. They're going to be a lot lighter for us. And then this weekend, this is Tropical Storm Arlene, just about to make landfall in Mexico. We are going to see some of that moisture try to get into at least the southern half of the state, so that's going to help us out too as far as the rainfall is concerned and those rain chances are concerned. North and west today, isolated thunderstorms this afternoon, another hot one, 85 in Durango, 92 in Farmington, but a little better temperature-wise. May see a few more spot storms tomorrow, drier for the weekend, and then those chances ramp back up for the start of next week. South and west, isolated storms today with highs in the middle and upper 90s, 100 in Deming, 101 in Las Cruces, so more heat for you. Silver City 91. We'll be watching for gusty winds and some of the thunderstorms that could be on the strong side today. And then we dry things out this weekend, and then the weather a little more unsettled next week. South and east, more heat today with highs in the upper 90s, 101 in Carlsbad, 101 in Roswell, so still dealing with the triple-digit heat. But the temps are going to be going down this weekend, and this weekend a few more clouds around, and not out of the question we may see a thunderstorm or two in the southeast. North and east, spot storms are possible today. Better chances for storms will move in tomorrow, and as we go into the first half of the weekend, Las Vegas looking at highs in the middle and upper 80s, so still pretty warm and gusty too. Winds gusting to 40 miles per hour there and in the northern mountains. Here a better chance for storms today. Scattered storms this afternoon, that means gusty winds, and that goes for Santa Fe too. We'll see unsettled weather through the weekend. And your forecast for the East Mountain, spot storms with highs in the low to mid 90s and gusty winds there. And for the metro, not quite, the winds won't be quite as strong here. The heat though returning back into the middle and upper 90s, and your 7-day forecast showing the chance for spot storms today, tomorrow, and through the early part of next week.